Welcome aboard the RA34 bus service. Oh, that's his friend. Angus, I'm in. Let's go. During the reset, the helicopter disappeared, and with Angus not on, we didn't have a way out of the wilderness. Luckily, while I wasn't on either, Lewis had gone alone on foot over to the North West Airfield where he'd found a working helicopter. He comes and picks me up, and we head out, this time to the North West Airfield. Earlier on, Lewis had flown over and spotted a helicopter. Upon closer investigation, he'd found out that it was completely fixed up but was lacking fuel. We had a couple of jerry cans and there's a petrol tank right at the airfield, so if we could fill it up, we'd have a second helicopter. Lewis lets me out in the air and I parachute down to the ground. While this would usually be a very risky manoeuvre, there's only 2 other people on the server, and it's highly unlikely anyone's here. Sure enough, the helicopter's still there. I fill it up with the 2 jerry cans I already have. This should allow me just enough airtime to fly over a small building about 100 metres to a petrol tank. The idea behind this is it will be less distance to the petrol tank while I'm filling up the helicopter, so it will take less time. Unfortunately, that's not quite how it turned out.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is so sick. We've got 2 helis at an airfield. You taking it over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Is mine turning off? Yeah.
How do you point the light down?
Point the light down?
Yeah.
You gotta point the nose down, ain't you?
That sucks.
Where are you landing it? Over the other side?
Yeah. Where the fuel thing is.
Okay, is there enough space there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh god.
oh you turned the engine off, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
What's happened?
That is not cool.
You shot? Did you get shot?
No.
What happened? Did it just die?
What had happened is I'd miscalculated, almost fatally, how far those 2 jerry cans would take the helicopter. With no fuel left, the rotor cut out, and I just plunged into the floor. Luckily, it wasn't very high up, and the explosion didn't kill me somehow, so I sit there, patch myself up before I bleed out, and wait for Lewis to come over and give me a blood bag. Fixed up, but still a little shaken from the helicopter crash, we make sure that coming to the airfield wasn't a complete waste of time by having a quick look round the barracks and the hangars. With no night vision, and ill with a cough that was continuously attracting zombies, I just had to run around with my flashlight, take a quick peek in all the locations, see if anything was there, and get back out again. Running through this building I came across something that I wasn't quite expecting, a glow-in-the-dark body. It appears this guy died of ingesting a chem light or something, and he was just lying there, glowing red, and waiting to be looted. He seemed to have a lot of good stuff as well, so if I could manage to shake these zombies, it would definitely be worth checking out his body. Eventually I shake the Zeds and I head on over there to see what he's got on him. This guy's body was an absolute goldmine, and I gained a hell of a lot of good stuff off of him, including an FN FAL, a revolver, and his Alice pack. Considering all the high-end gear he had, I don't really know how he could have died, although he was lacking the one thing I really needed, night vision goggles. Blundering around blindly in the dark definitely makes DayZ a hell of a lot harder, and unless I found some MV goggles soon, I was probably going to go the same way as this guy. Night vision goggles are really rare, and they only spawn at 2 places on the map, both of which are at the North West Airfield, and both of which we'd already looked in, with no luck. They do, however, also spawn at helicopter crash sites which are dotted randomly around the map. We took the working helicopter and flew towards Berezino. We kept a lookout for telltale fires that would give away the positions of any helicopter crashes. Today, luck was obviously on our side. As we were flying to Berezino, we spotted one. We landed the heli close by, and while Lewis kept watch, I crawled in with my flashlight to take a closer look at the loot. After a few solid minutes of crawling / zombie dodging, I finally reached the burning helicopter. For the first time in a long while, it was actually bright enough for me to see. Although, ironically, there was nothing to see. No loot was here at all. Or, at least none on this side of the helicopter. Oh, he's only gone and found some night vision goggles.
Oh, have you seriously?
Yeah.
Nice. I thought you were getting hit then, no? I was running over. Ah, that's nice, that's sick. Anything else there?
I don't think there is, actually.
It's got to be a find of the decade.
Damn right it was a good find. It was an absolute miracle I'd found these. Now, with both of us fully kitted up with night vision goggles and a helicopter, we were only really missing a tent to start stockpiling loot. With my character still coughing away from his infection, we headed over to Berezino Hospital to look for some antibiotics. Berezino is also home to a couple of supermarkets. Maybe one of them would have a tent.
Right, we're on.
Are we on the ground?
Yeah.
Does it just appear in front of you, or do you need to like not be looking?
I don't know really.
Is it a little magic trick?
I think it might be a little magic trick. We just got to walk around it for ages. Like, go out the building for a bit.
I might run up to the hospital bit.
Yeah, okay.
With absolutely no loot spawning in at the supermarket yet, I headed up to the hospital.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. It is another supermarket.
Yeah, there's one up there. Doesn't look like this.
Oh, oh, it's
that-
only a tent.
Oh, oh, fuck yes.
I'm having some quality luck today.
Yeah, chew that.
Wow, night vision and a tent, all within the space of about 30 minutes. I've been having some amazing luck today, and before it ran out, we decided to get out of there, pitch our tent somewhere in the wilderness, and stash our gear. Around this point, Angus also comes on. Me and Lewis fly over to Cherno, where Angus meets us in his donor heli. That's him flying into view right now. There's a few more people come on the server now, and a lot of those people in Cherno. Luckily for us, they all seem to be fresh spawns, armed only with flashlights. Most of them seem to be asking for lifts. Angus picks a couple of them up, while me and Lewis continue to do hospital runs. I eject, parachute down, look for any good medical loot, before getting picked up again. I was really hoping to find some antibiotics, and having found none in Cherno, me and Lewis headed over to Electro. Here I'm using the helicopter gunner to shoot out the hospital's windows. They're really tough, and you don't really want to be doing this on the ground while you're in the middle of it, with your gunshots attracting zombies and worse players. This is a good tip that I recommend if you're this kitted up. It's during this particular hospital run that we see in side chat somebody asking for help, having been injured by zombies on Electro Dock. Sure enough, we find him rolling around with a broken leg, and we hop out to give him a hand. Right, I'm out.
Hold on. Yeah.
Careful, mate, we don't want to attract the zombies' attention.
I guess I gotta go and eat, so the heli's all yours, mate.
I'll just give you some blood. I patch this guy up with some morphine and a blood bag. Lewis has to go for a little bit, so I end up piloting the heli and taking this guy with me. Unsurprisingly for a fresh spawn, he really wants a good gun, but without heading up too far north because he'll have to come back down on foot. So I fly him to Electro Fire Station, wish him well, and we part ways. Lewis returns and I go and pick him up. At this point our inventories are pretty full again from all the medical gear I'd got, so we're considering doing a run back to the camp. Preferably, we'd rather not have two helicopters out at the same time, so the plan is for Angus to come with us back to the camp. We'll ditch our heli and we'll all head out in Angus's up to the North West Airfield, although Angus, with a load of new spawn randoms in his helicopter, has other ideas.
When you're picking up at our base, but you got those two guys on you.
Angus, do you understand what we're saying?
Let's just go to the northwest.
No.
Angus. We didn't want to
I'm going
risk
to
both
northwest.
helis. We needed you to take us.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the thing.
Will you
Because
go
we
hide
want to
your-
boot me on the ground.
Well, I'll just drop these through at northwest then.
Alright, what are we going to do then, Lewis?
We could ditch it and then just sort of run like a K away and get picked up.
Yeah, let's go to our base anyway. Angus was taking his guys up to the North West Airfield, where earlier he'd been killed by a sniper up on the hill. It seemed he was planning on getting some sort of revenge. Me and Lewis, on the other hand, just wanted to protect our helicopter, so we start heading back to the camp. Unfortunately for Angus, it seems like we made the right decision coming back here, and his little squad get into a bit of trouble.
Oh god, a heli's following us.
There's a heli following you.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll try
Where
and come over to you, Angus.
Yeah.
And
Where
try
you at?
to make sure you don't fly into me.
I mean Angus. Oh, this fucker won't fall any quicker.
Angus, where are you?
Oh my god, I've just crashed it.
Oh my god. What fucking how?
Did you just straight up crash it?
I don't know what happened, I just lost control of that.
Right.
Was the heli shooting at you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's not good. We gotta be
Who was it?
careful now.
Who was it?
There's dicks in
Whoa!
the sky.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh fuck. Yeah, get away.
I thought you were all the
So
way
I
over
thought-
there.
I'll tell you when I'm on the ground.
Oh my goodness. I thought you were all the way over there. Oh my god.
I almost got sliced.
I almost just chopped you up into little minced bits. That would have been a
On the ground.
terrible training accident.
We should do some training exercises.
Yeah, then every time we crash, we'll just blame it on that. Unfortunately, Angus's crash wasn't a training exercise, and he and his squad of randoms were all up north, badly injured, without a helicopter, and under the ever-present threat of being killed by some guys that were very well equipped and didn't seem to be asking any questions before shooting. After stashing our loot, we head out to try and find them. We'll see what happens at the North West Airfield next time.